Where we can have a quick glimpse on the landscape, on the museum's landscape in Bulgaria, and she is a kind of outsider. She's not working in the museum, but she is teaching a course of museology. So, please.
Thank you. I'm an academic person, and I'm afraid that my point of view is slightly abstract. But I suppose that my presentation will involve you into a traditionally organized museum landscape in Bulgaria. This landscape is ethnocentric and European-centered, but this is the future to the Estonian cultural landscape, I suppose. Yes. Nowadays in Bulgaria exist 201 museum institutions. There are national museums, regional museums, municipality museums, private museums. We have only 2 or 3 private museums. They are located in different villages, towns and cities which are related to certain historical events. The biggest museums maintain more than 1 museum exhibition. Usually museum narrative is centered on an important event, topic or person. And thus the total numbers of permanent exhibition in the country reaches the relatively high figure of 294 public exposures. A large part of Bulgarian museums are associated with archaeological and historical reserves, with complexes or architectural cultural sites. This is also true for the 7 historical sites included in the UNESCO World Heritage List that we have in Bulgaria. We have also 2 natural sites that is included in this prestigious list. Memorial museums are devoted to eminent public figures or to great historical events which are represented in the exhibition. Official statistics said that in 2011 the number of memorial museums around the country is 82. Only 3 of them have not a permanent exhibition. 69 museums are dedicated to famous public figures, and 10 are dedicated to significant events. Something about these 69 museums. The main subject of current research is the database that I produced, systematizing information about these 69 memorial museums that are dedicated to influential historical figures, mainly artists or political personalities. The museum devoted to some great historical events are excluded from this database. In Bulgaria there are not too many, and as a rule they are part of larger memorial complexes. It is too difficult to explore. Main characters of the memorial exposures are prominent historical figures with undoubted contribution to national development in the 19th and 20th centuries. Leading personalities of Bulgarian political and cultural revival are presented particularly strong in a permanent museum exhibition. This period of national revival is are 18th and 20th century, and on my point of view, my survey is connected with the previous presentation and conclusion about Greek museum landscape are close to our national museum landscape. Some figure, it is specific for some figures are symbolically immortalized with 2 or 3 museums. There are Vasilevsky, national hero, 19th century, Petko Slaveykov, also national hero and poet, prominent poet Ivan Vazov, Zakhary Stoyanov, politic, statesman and writer, and Peyo Yavorov. This is a part of Museum of Peyo Yavorov in his native town of Cherpan, a small town in Tracia near to the city of Plovdiv. Traditional interior from the late 19th century, and this is actual exterior of the house. Most significant in this group of museums associated with the memory to influential artists, writers, poets, painters and sculptors, musicians and composers. Usually, this type of cultural institutions have been created after a big donation of the artist's heirs that includes building or apartment, personal belongings, books, manuscript, documents, and other artifacts. Statistics said that only four are not Bulgarian persons that have their own museum in Bulgaria. I show you this museum, Lamartine, Alphonse de Lamartine, famous French personality from 19th century. It stayed in this wonderful house in the city of Plovdiv in 1933, and there is arranged a small documentary exhibition about this poet. Other foreigners, Hungarian poet László Nagy has his own museum in the town of Smolen. Hungarian political leader Lajos Kossuth also has a presentation, and Russian Emperor Alexander II. It is famous in Bulgaria because it led Russian troops during Russo-Turkish War in 1978. Only four are women. This is 65 men and 4 women that have own museums. Only 4 are statesmen. Only 2 clerics, Orthodox, of course, and no one personality from national minorities, Muslims or Jews, etc. Museum location. Almost museums are situated in the settlements in the area where the famous person temporary stayed. Native houses are strongly preferred. As a rule, the house of the public figure is restored or rebuilt strictly following the original. Before the Second World War, the house of national poet Ivan Vazov in the town of City was reconstructed in this manner. You saw this object on the base of memories of relatives and neighbors. Preference for native homes in this is the main cause that creates the popular name of this type of museums, house museum, Къща музей in Bulgarian. Where it is possible, in the area of museum complex also has been constructed separate modern building. In this building, the museum personnel arrange a contemporary exhibition. Usually it is documentary. There are modern buildings created especially for museum purposes for some eminent figures, Georgy Rakovsky, national hero from 19th century, Vasilevsky in the town of Lovech, Jordan Yovkov, famous writer in the town of Dobrich. This is the interior of Memorial Museum of our musician and composer Pancho Vodigerov in Sofia. The museum was arranged in 2008, interior, and a part of documentary exhibition. Something about museum exhibitions. Most Bulgarian exhibitions are arranged in a traditional way. Usually they consist of two parts, a reconstruction of rotating interior and the classical museum exposure. Personal belongings of the famous person are components of the museum narrative. It's more monological than dialogical. The biographical facts are also described in relevant texts. Somewhere copies of original artifacts are exposed. This is valid for personalities which public figures are represented in several museums. Pieces, art, manuscripts, first and subsequent edition of key books, personal letters are strongly preferred. Some controversial items occur in the Bulgarian memorial museums. For example, in the hall of the Leko Konstantinov Museum in Svishtov, the preserved heart of the great museum writer is shown in the glass vessel. Something pagan custom there is in this exposure, but the public like this. The permanent exhibitions of memorial museums are highly contextual. Almost everywhere the local stories and the concrete events are displayed on the national frame. This repeatability gives some uniformity of Bulgarian museum landscape. On the other hand, this approach creates a condition for drawing larger and more colorful historical images. I show one. This is a specific newest exhibition. Dimitar Peshev is a politician, a statesman who played important role of Bulgarian Jewish people in 1943. Approximately 50,000 Jewish people were rescued after his action, parliament action. And this is the exterior, personal belongings in the town of Kyustendil. This town is 100-kilometer distance from Sofia. Yes, a museum, the second part of yes, the majority of Bulgarian museums trace the life and career of public personality chronologically. The museum narrative focuses on the attention of the audience of significant activities and prominent historical figures. The emphasis is mostly achieved through traditional method, combination of text, photographs. We can see there in this exhibition and artifacts. Bulgarian model of museum expression has a specific feature, a strong preference for facsimiles, documents and books. In many cases, museum exhibition highlights history events rather via text than via vision effects and museum object. This takes a part of the exposure boring for young people whose consciousness is obsessed with vision, interactive communication, and digital technology. What are the perspective of Bulgarian museums? Museum perspective. In fact, the Bulgarian memorial museums rather construct national myths than reconstruct biographical or personal stories of great people. But this is specific for our area. They are not turned to foreigners, to non-Orthodox groups, to non-Bulgarians at all. Memorial museums are highly appreciated, but they are highly appreciated by Bulgarians. Their impact is connected to the cult of national heroes and heroine. A large part of museums is incorporated into the system of public celebration. These museums are local special landmarks. Museums of outstanding artists, writers, musicians, painters are preferable centers of educational activities. Often the Memorial Museum is the major cultural institution in the area. This is typical for small towns and villages. We have around 20 memorial museums in small villages, and they are landmarks of these villages. For this reason, the museum network associated with the memory of the great personalities should be strengthened and improved and slightly changed. But our society is very traditionally orientated and very conservative on this topic. Perspective of memorial exhibition are connected to content enrichment, diversification, and incorporation new digital technologies. More flexibility is preferable. It is important to emphasize on European identity of Bulgarian historical evolution. These issues add new requirement on museum staff. In Bulgaria there are approximately 2,000 people that work in a museum space. This figure isn't too high, and the lack of staff is specific for our museum landscape. These issues add new requirement on museum staff because the museum is not only reproduction of past centuries, but it also is creative interpretation of history. Some additional words in the Balkans you saw in the previous presentation. There are cult national heroes, they are appreciated national identities from 19th centuries, and the politics, statesmen men of 20th century are not preferable for personal museum memory exhibition. Yes, thank you.
Thank you. So, some questions, comments?
Thank you. I was wondering that if you have museums like that, what are the relations with like general public or politics or education, or how do people feel, or the general public? Are they like answering to the demands of modern day, or in what way do you answer to these museums answer to that demands, if there are any?
Some of these museums answering demands of modern day, and this is one of these museums, but they are ethnocentric, Bulgarian-centric, and they are related with our internal audience. This is problem for Bulgaria.
But is this problem for general public? Do the people feel like it's a problem, or only like some museum people themselves?
I don't know. Yeah. This is, there aren't a lot of surveys on Bulgarian museum systems because it is separate and fragmental. The museums are, this kind of museums are located in small towns, villages, and the surveys are difficult to make.
I have also a question. You mentioned that there are slightly over 200 museums in Bulgaria, but only some 3 or 4 of them are private museums. So can you comment why is this so?
This is very difficult question. From 2009 we have a new law, heritage law, and this law gives some possibilities to make new museum exhibition, new private museums, but the state dominate in this area. This is typical from our region, because we have a lot of relics from prehistoric relics, antique treasure. Treasure is priority of the state. It's not and the private institutions are not too active, in my opinion.
So there's no strong communities in Bulgaria who are interested of creating some kind of museum to present their heritage.
It is a very expensive thing to create a museum. We have to have your own building, funding, and this is the main reason. This is another reason to not create. I think that. Thank you.
Thank you. Just one question more.
Yeah. How was the interest of students to your subject?
Yeah, I teaching history of Bulgarian museums in 19th and 20th century. The students interested in these themes. We've made some surveys, but I prefer teach them what are the specific features of museum work, and some of them think that this is very boring because there are a lot of paper, a lot of formalities, and this. But we have teach young people, because this is a very strong perspective for our societies. Yeah.